So guys, this is Doris May. She's one of our silkies. She decided to come in here in this old part of the shed and go broody some weeks back, and we didn't realize that she was broody because I had been sick and I hadn't been coming out multiple times a day. I had just been coming out maybe once every other day for a bit, and so when I saw her I assumed she was just laying an egg on kind of one of the group nests. And then the kids told me probably a week and a half in that no, she's always there, she's broody. So we didn't know for a bit. So we just left her. It's not a great time of the year to go broody, but the eggs, if they were viable, I wanted nature to take its course. But anyway, some of the eggs ended up not being viable. We checked them about a week ago, came out and candled. Some of them had a smell. They were not developing, so we got rid of those. So she's had 4. Yesterday, Ruben came in and said that he saw a little chick running around in here with her. So we came out, and sadly 2 of them have hatched and 1 did not make it, but yesterday she had the sweetest little chick. And I wanted to check today, see how it's doing, see if the other 2 eggs have hatched. She also had this apple under her for a while. She decided that that was an egg. We brought it out as a treat because she wasn't able to go and eat as much. And you can see the kids have been bringing her food. She's got food in front of her. Just putting it right there in front of her. I've told them that maybe that's not the best place, but sorry about the rooster. Royal is over there having his morning crow. So let's see if we can get her to move enough that we can see the baby. She will peck me if I get too close. She's still sitting there waiting for eggs and she's not happy with me touching her. Yesterday I got away with lifting her. Oh, I can hear it. Where's your baby? The other eggs have not hatched. I know you're not happy with me, Doris. Where's your baby? Where's your little baby hiding? I can hear it. Miss Doris, where are you hiding it? Is it back here? Oh, there it is! Isn't that the most precious little thing? Yeah, hi sweetie. How are you? There's protective mama. She's gonna go get it back under her so it's safe. Hey honey. Hey, back under mama. Go back with mama. Come here, it's okay. It may be a silky. She had a variety of eggs under her because it was a group nest. Here's your mama. Here's your mama. Go on. Here you go. She's got this egg left and that egg. I'm not sure if they will hatch. If they don't in a few days, we'll come out and we'll check them. We're keeping an eye on her because the temps are pretty cold out. And I may move her somewhere with a brooder light, but I wanted her to be able to finish hatching them if they were going to. But isn't that the most precious little thing? This is the first time we have had a mama hatch out anything. We've used our incubator, but this is the first time we've had a mama hatched baby. Yes, and I'm looking forward to seeing you parent. I think you'll be a good mama, Miss Doris May. Yes, you will. So I'm going to stop begging them and go inside. It is really windy. We had a huge storm last night, but I thought I would show you guys how sweet this little chick is and how cute this mama is. And yes, this is her apple egg that she had. I'm hoping she's finally decided that it is not a baby. But she had it under there for days. It was pretty funny because you'd walk out and see this sliver of red sticking out from under her, and if you tried to take it, she got really mad. So this is Royal. He's our Silver Red's blue rooster, and you can see there's some of the Old English Banties. So he keeps getting out of their new area that we put them. He will not stay in. If we put him in at night, he's right back out in the morning. And these girls are the same. We have clipped their wings. I'm not sure how they're getting out. Don't mind the dog whining. Justice! Cool it, dude! So you can see, it was windy last night. We had tornado warnings actually. It was really, really, really windy. And really windy storms like that scare me. I don't know why, but they scare me. So I did not sleep well. I kept getting up and looking out the window and watching the tree. You know, that tree was like... But yeah, the trampoline stayed in the yard. It just blew over. It's kind of in rough shape. It's been through a couple storms now. And, well, hopefully it's still usable though. That's what I'm hoping for. It's not pretty, but the kids like it, so. But it looks like one of the pieces came out again because they just pop out. So sometimes they pop out and it looks worse than maybe it is. But yeah, I'm not seeing any major damage, just stuff like blown around the yard, but nothing crazy. I think this is the like most noticeable sign that we had a big windstorm. But with all the wind we had last night, I thought for sure it was gonna come out and there's gonna be like a tree blown over or something crazy. And I realized I haven't shown you guys this. Kurt and I built this. Ruben actually did help. It's quite tall, very tall. It was very difficult. It took us over a week. I think it took us like 2 weeks to actually fully do. Sorry if the wind is being super loud. But so we had cut down some trees that were in bad placement, and so we ended up bolting them together here and bolting them into this piece here and then bolting that to the tree there too. So it's pretty secure, but you just do not understand how heavy these trees are until you have to try to lift them and get stuff in place. We tried so many different things to get this up there. It was insane. We had the car over here trying to haul it up there. I was on the car at one point trying to hold it to put it up there. It was nuts. Like, it was completely crazy. That's why it took us so long, because we would be out for hours and hours and hours trying to make it work until the sun went down, because we don't have a tractor or any kind of equipment that would work for this. So it was crazy. I mean, it's very sturdy. It's very sturdy. Look at this. They're big, but the kids love this. They come out and swing on it all the time, and it's not just going to be this swing. We're actually going to be building out and doing all kinds of cool things over here. This is going to be kind of like the kids' play yard. So this is just the first piece, and we didn't get to all the rest of it, unfortunately, this fall like we had hoped. Time just kind of got away from us and other projects, but we have a whole pile over there that has usable pieces in it that we're going to be using for part of this. So it's going to be really cool, but we may not get to it until spring, unfortunately. But the kids love this, and I think it turned out really cool. Even though it was a huge pain. Like, we didn't film it because we knew that it was dangerous, and we were idiots for doing it, and so I didn't film it because I didn't want to encourage anyone to do what we were doing. You shouldn't. It was very dangerous, but it turned out really cool. And I guess we were just kind of daredevils. I don't know. I mean, Kurt was up there at one point on his ladder, and it was just so rickety, and I think I took pictures just for posterity, and I was like, oh my gosh, please don't die while we're doing this. Seriously, it was a terrible idea. Don't do this at home unless you have like lots of strong men and equipment and stuff like that, but it did turn out really cool. So if you're wanting to set up like a tree swing area for your kids and you don't have a tree that has a good branch on it, but you've got some stuff to cut down, this is a very cool idea, and it is really super duper sturdy. Just do it, you know, with equipment and be smarter than we were. Miss Widow! This is Widow. She is Spider's baby. We did get Spider and, hi sweetie, come here. We did get Spider and Idaho spayed, I think a week or 2 weeks ago now. Hi, sweet girl. We just have too many Toms in the area that just won't leave our babies alone. Hi! We decided to keep Miss Widow here out of their litters. She is so much like her mama. Very adventurous, a really good hunter, and she's just adorable. Hi, sweetie. She finally started to purr for me when I pick her up. We've got 2 boys left that we're rehoming. Hi, sweetheart. This one does not like to be held and cuddled. He will let me pet him and hold him, but he doesn't love to be snuggled up. Hi, honey. So we're looking for a home for that one, and I don't know where Fluffers is. That's a terrible name for a cat, by the way. That's just what I started. I don't know. He's Fluffy, and I started to call him Fluffy, and Fluffers came out. As I said, it's a terrible name for a cat, but that's what I've been calling him. He's got long hair like her, but he's black and white, and he's gorgeous. Nara really wants to keep him really badly, but we're gonna rehome as many as we can, and we did rehome Mowgli. I'm still a little sad about it, but the gentleman that we gave him to sent us pictures, and Mowgli was on his couch all like snuggled up with his dog. Oh, honey, that was good. Crazy cats. Like mama, like daughter. Yes, you two are crazy girls. Anyway, so Mowgli's gone. We're a little bit sad, but he is really enjoying his new home, and we're gonna be keeping this girl. Hi, how are you? I'm interrupting your playtime, huh? Yeah? And yes, her name is Widow, like Black Widow. Her mom's name is Spider, and I couldn't think of a name for her, and Kurt jokingly said Black Widow, and it just stuck, so we call her Widow. Miss Widow, huh? And everyone gets confused and thinks that I mean Willow, and I don't. It's Widow. This should be done pretty fast, honey. This is the new home for the chickens and the ducks. We didn't get as much done to it as we wanted. This, oh, cat! Cat just knocked over the, here, I'll show you. What did you do that for? So this log goes here because we have a gap here, and then we just wrap the chain around it, but she tried to climb it and just knocked it over, so I'm gonna have to fix that. Thanks, Idaho. Anywho, so in here in the barn is where we're putting the ducks and the chickens because we wanted to move them out to the pasture instead of having them always in the yard because of poop, and like the chickens are, I'm gonna come in here with some loud. The chickens are totally, well, they're pretty friendly, and so the kids would go outside and try to, you know, eat outside, and the chickens would come and like try to take their food, and they were getting into a lot of stuff, and they were separating in different groups and going to different places, and you know, during the winter when it's cold, I really wanted to keep tabs on everybody. Sorry, I should have been showing you around. So there's bedding in here. The ducks keep making the water gross. We change it all the time, but the ducks make it disgusting. If you've ever had ducks, you know what I mean. So we've got this feeder bowl, and then we've got the hanging feeder so that they can kind of split up and eat. And right now we have our chicken tractor in here. Hi, babies. So we hatched this batch of silky naked neck mixes out. I think they're 7 weeks yesterday. And we moved them in here from the heated brooder because they're fully feathered out and they're doing awesome out here, and we wanted them to be in there for a little bit, get a little bit bigger, get used to the chickens, how the other chickens get used to them, so that they can actually live out here this winter, so that they have the warmth and the protection of the flock. But they're going to be in here for a while. They're still smaller than I'd like them to be. They're about the size of our Banties though. So anyway, so they're out here. We got the nesting boxes. They've been nesting or laying in these, which is nice. They started to lay again because they all quit for a while. They roost up here and stuff. And hey, Widow. And it's not all completely set up yet. We want to do some other stuff out here. Once this isn't in here, we'll put up roosts and things that hang down and whatnot. But this is their current setup. Is she gonna do it? She likes to go out when they were out in the duck shed in the heated brooder, and she would climb on top of it and watch them. She has chased a couple chickens just kind of for fun. She's never tried to, hi sweetie, she's never tried to like catch them and hurt them, so I'm not really concerned. She's just kind of a mischievous little kitty, huh? There you go. What are you doing, Widow? She just likes to explore and check everything out. She's not gonna hurt anybody. Anyway, it is freezing cold. I'm gonna go inside because it's freezing cold. Hey! And had a really rough night's sleep because I'm kind of a wimp when it comes to high wind storms. I love watching this cat. I don't know why. She just makes me so happy. You're such a sweet girl, aren't you? Now that you've warmed up and decided you like me. Anyway, I'm gonna go inside. My hands are really cold. I've got to have breakfast. Make sure the kids are having breakfast. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so we've got some baking to do today. My parents are coming for Thanksgiving since they only live like an hour away from us. Oh, and I've got a really cool project I should show you. I'll do a teaser because I'm actually going to do a blog post about it, and I'll show you more there, but I'll go in and I'll show you kind of a teaser of what we've been working on so you guys can see it. There's Fluffer. Hi, sweetie. As I said, terrible name for a cat. I just wanted to show you off. Hey, sweetie. Isn't it just the sweetest little baby? He's so sweet. Yes, he's so sweet. What? You want to play? Is it playtime this morning? Hi. Isn't he precious? So Nar wants to keep him, but we gotta find him a home. Huh, sweet boy. Okay guys, here's your teaser. There we go. This is a big project we've been working on this last week or so.